Hey guys, what is going on? Lego Man Orange here, and welcome back to another video where today I'll be doing something really interesting, and that is taking a look at all my first variants of each of the Ninja, which I have received over the years. So without further ado, let's get into it. So, starting off, we do have Lloyd, and when I actually did receive this minifig for the first time when Season 6 did come out, I was not a huge Ninjago fan. I had no idea what the show was. I had seen some episodes of it, but really wasn't too much of a fan. So this is probably one of my oldest Ninjago minifigs because I did receive this for one of my birthdays quite a while ago. But I definitely think this version of Lloyd, and he actually does have a pretty interesting facial expression, and it kind of reminds me of Cole. So I really do like his torso printing with the air jitsu on it with these sort of buckles. The green detailing as well is really cool, and then the symbol at the back looks really cool. I love the wings, and I believe the symbol is supposed to represent energy, and then the hood color scheme is definitely really cool with the green and the black, but I just wish maybe the knot was a little more longer like the legacy versions of the Ninja. And then the legs also have some really cool printing, and I do like the green arms as well. Next we have Kai, and this is from the Sons of Garmadon season 8, and this is when I really got into Ninjago, because I remember getting him in a cheap Ninjago sale, which I think was $19, and that was the Katana V11, and that also had another minifig, which was a Sons of Garmadon member who goes by the name of Luke Cunningham. So I really love the amount of detailing on the torso for these versions of the Ninja, especially Kai, because I really love the orange and a bit of red. And he does have a symbol in the top here, but it is quite hard to see. And then some writing here in red on this sort of strap, and I believe it is supposed to represent fire. And then I also really like the belt detailing, and the legs have some really cool printing as well. And then the back, I believe he does have a symbol, which I'm pretty sure all the Ninja for this wave of Ninjago sets have the same symbol, or it's a symbol to actually represent their elemental power. And then this also did introduce the new ninja mask pieces with the two. I'm really not a huge fan because you can just very easily mess it up. So for instance, you could just have it like that, and it just looks really bad. You gotta line it up just right, and it's really fiddly as well. But I can see why they didn't do the knot too far, because they had this really nice shoulder armor piece, but I just wish it maybe sort of overlapped it a bit. I think that would have worked a little more better. Then the next minifig is Jay, and this is his Season 9 appearance, or better known as Hunted. And I really love the amount of detailing on the torso with the color scheme with black, a bit of sort of grey, and then also just a tiny bit of white. But the dark blue just works really nicely for this minifig, and just all the printing on the torso and legs as well definitely does look really awesome. And I do love the inclusion of ripped Ninjago sort of torso and pant, because we really don't see too many of that for Ninjago of ripped sort of clothing. So I'm really glad we got to see that. Just very simple, but it just works really nicely. And then at the back, you could just see through the shoulder armor all the detailing as well. And I'm really glad to actually get this shoulder armor in this black coloring, because in the first couple of seasons of Ninjago, which I think were the pilot seasons 1 and 2, we actually saw this exact shoulder armor bit in a silver color and a gold color, I believe. So it's really cool to get in a black color. And then his ninja mask is the exact same as the previous minifig we did take a look at, but I do like the color scheme with the blue and the black, and then a symbol to, I believe, represent his elemental power of lightning. Then the next minifig is Nia, and I really like this appearance of her, but one of my favorites would probably have to be her Season 5 one, with her original ninja costume of the sort of blue and I believe a dark red color. I definitely do regret not getting into Ninjago sooner, because I definitely think that variant of her is a little more better compared to this one. But I really love the inclusion of the blue detailing on the ninja mask to actually represent the symbol of water. And then the torso and legs also have some really nice printing with that sort of a blue coloring. But I do prefer the original version of her just a little more better. Then we move into Cole, and this is his Season 11 appearance, because this was the first time I actually ever got Cole, and I definitely think this variant of him just looks really awesome. I love the amount of detailing on his torso with like the belt and then like the sort of black detailing as well for like his robes, even some like crease printing as well, and I believe there is some at the back, and then there is just some really nice printing at the back as well, and then like his orange sort of belt is also really cool, and I just wish there was maybe some more leg printing, but you can see just a tiny bit of like sort of knee or like bandage protection. And then I really also like his sort of sleeves in like that yellow color. I definitely think it works really nicely for Cole. And then his bandana, not bandana, but like his ninja mask just looks really awesome with like the knot going like down to here. And then like the color scheme as well, with like that orange and black, just works really nicely for Cole. And then he does have the symbol there, which I believe represents Earth. Then the final minifig is Zane, and this is his Season 8 appearance, and this is the second minifig from Season 8 that I actually did get. The first one was Kai, and I just really love the color scheme for Zane. I really like the white with like the blue, a bit of black, and then also a bit of silver. I just think all those colors work really nicely together, and I just really love the color scheme. And the torso and leg printing, it's really simple, but I definitely think it works for Zane, and I don't think if they did this to another minifig, it wouldn't work as well as it does for Zane. And then his ninja mask is that two-piece, just like the previous ninjas we did take a look at in like the first row. And then his facial expression is like that robot one. I just wish we maybe got like a second one, because when you do put the ninja mask pieces together, you can't actually see the back of his sort of head. So I just wish they maybe gave you another one instead of like printing of like this sort of circular piece. But apart from that, I also really like the back torso printing as well. I believe there is a symbol there what does represent his elemental power of ice, also on his ninja mask in the blue coloring. So, hope you guys did enjoy this video, because I really did enjoy creating this type of video, because it was really interesting and quite fascinating to actually see the evolution of Ninjago minifigs. I would definitely love to have more minifigs from like the earlier season, just to compare them and see just how far Ninjago minifigs have come, not just from the printing and all that, but also from like the facial expressions. Because for instance, the original Lloyd I actually have, honestly, I felt his facial expression was Cole's, but it actually is Lloyd's. It's just really interesting to see just how similar the minifigs are. So I would definitely love to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. And if you can remember your first Ninjago minifigs you got for each of the ninja, I would definitely love to hear that down in the comments below. And as always, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I can see so. Goodbye!